It seems like I have to make this video to explain to all the leftists out there sitting in the cheap seats why Ontario NDP leader Marit Stiles removed MPP Sarah Jama from the NDP caucus. Everyone's freaking out saying, Marit, there's blood on your hands. You don't care about Palestinians and all this crap. I don't believe the stupid lies these leftists are putting out that somehow Sarah was hard done by the NDP and they were so rude to her. I'm a conservative and I will openly applaud what the NDP did. And it's not because they got rid of their own and it helps conservatives out. I'm not really the biggest Doug Ford fan in the world. But what the NDP did was at least a move in favor of integrity and moral decency. But the leftists out there think that somehow this is a statement against Palestinian people. And frankly, I think they know exactly what they're doing. They know that Sarah Jama was effectively stumping in favor of the actions of Hamas when she released her original statement and are pretending that she was just standing up for Palestinians. Now, obviously, Sarah Jama didn't actually put out in her statement, I support Hamas, Israel deserves everything it gets and whatnot. But when literally a day or two after a massacre in southern Israel occurred, why would you release a statement basically saying, hey guys, Israel sucks, am I right? That everyone understands exactly what you're doing. Sarah Jama is not a foolish woman. She understands what she said in her statement and she understands the implications of what she said. When a massacre happens and you basically say, well, the country it happened to is awful, everyone understands that you're justifying the massacre. Even though she replied more than 24 hours after she put out that statement saying, well, guys, I don't like terrorism. I unequivocally denounce Hamas terrorism. Unequivocally also means that there was no question that you are against terrorism. And that first statement left a lot of questions regarding what you thought about terrorism. But regardless, just saying that I don't like terrorism doesn't, paper over the fact that you basically said, well, Israel had it coming because they suck. Am I right? Leftists, though, are now trying to go after the Ontario NDP leader. And I think they're going to find out that most Ontarians aren't openly insane. So when Sarah Jama was removed, people understand that it was because of the anti-Semitic nature of blaming Israel for every bad thing that happens to Israel. There's no policy that Israel has. All the misinformation about how evil Israel is not a justification for murdering people. Israel is a place where Arabs can actually vote and live peacefully. I've been to Israel. I talked to Arabs on the ground. They would even call themselves proud Palestinians, but if you ask them, do you want to live in the West Bank? They're like, no, actually like it here in Israel. People are nice. I can meet and live with my community. Israeli Jewish people do not bother me. They're completely fine with it. So, but Jama and her audience is doing this conspiratorial anti-Semitic trope that somehow every bad thing that happens in the West Bank or Gaza or anywhere in the Middle East is somehow Israel's fault, which justifies justifying massacres against the Israeli people. Disgusting, and I hope all the leftists understand that everyone understands the lies that you're putting out. Nobody thinks that Sarah was just standing up for the Palestinian people. Everyone understands that she was stumping against the Israeli people.